Alright, there we go. What's up, guys? So, yeah, I'm just outside watching the chickens, having some fun. We got our little guys over there. They're kind of, I think they're all, oh, no, there's one up on the deck. She's just kind of doing whatever. There's Little. Hey, Little. Can go over. There's our other big chickens, obviously. Yeah, you can see all of them, sort of. Um, that one's kind of a funny one because, like, I don't know, she seems to be kind of a slow learner, and I don't know if that's Reba, or there's another name I can't remember, but all the other ones are kind of over there, digging around and look at stuff, pecking stuff on the ground, and then sometimes they'll just kind of sit down and rest over there because it's shade and it's cooler than being in the sun. But yeah, so actually I also want to show you guys if I can I can basically leave them alone. The bigger chickens kind of you know earlier on they were kind of getting at them, but now I seem to be able to let the chickens out. They can basically kind of roam around, and the big chickens don't bother them anymore. So I wanted to show you guys a garden. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to grab that. How's it going?
Good, how you doing?
I'm good, good. Grab the garbage. Alright. Yeah, excuse the mess. It's going through a lot of trying to build a custom chicken coop, so we have a whole bunch of wood laying around, and that's a whole bunch of wood I have to take care of, but I didn't really do it today. I don't know. Just not in the mood, I guess, or whatever. And some random pieces of wood over here, and then we've got a whole bunch of stuff my dad's working on. And I'll quickly show you, since we are all that wood, basically what we're doing. You silly girl. What you doing? I'm looking at her. She's kind of an odd one out, I think. But she seems to be. Oh, looks like actually, Jet is back there. I couldn't see her because she's a black chicken, so hard for me to spot her there. As you can kind of see, got the outline, and basically we're building a custom chicken coop. So those are the kind of the support beams. I don't think it's gonna be that tall. Obviously, yeah, it's going to basically about yay high, right at here, and then we'll have some type of roof thing. So it'll be a little bit taller, but it's not going to be all the way that tall. That's like 10 feet, more than 10 feet. And then obviously we'll eventually put some proper kind of soil stuff, whatever, down below. And then obviously kind of, see, it's going to be pretty long. So that basically this will be kind of the area where the larger chickens can stay. And then obviously this is going to be like their sleeping area over there, but I was just saying is that, we can have the smaller chickens out and they can kind of roam around, and the larger chickens don't need as much room, so they'll probably be most likely kind of in the garden area and sometimes let out for, just so they're not 100% cooped up, obviously. Let's see here. Check for no egg. Alright. Yeah, Honey was in here. Let's see where she's at. She's right there. She's the big chicken. She's the fat, overweight chicken, that one right there. Yeah, she's like 6.5 pounds. That's kind of she's a little bit big she's kind of a little bit overweight, but she seems to be doing okay, health-wise, and most of them seem to be pretty good. They haven't had too many problems, like with bugs or diseases or, all that jazz, all that stuff. Just looks like they're just getting up on the. Don't be going in there. There's nothing in there. Of course, you can jump back out. But I was just saying, all their food is right down over there, and their water's over there. So, anyways, actually, kind of the bulk of the video, wanted to show you guys the front, because that's where our garden is, and I wanted to show you kind of how that is all going. I can quickly show you the trees here. Oh, it's making a whole bunch of noise. So we got our peach tree, which is doing really well. As you can see, got some peach starts right there. Got a couple random ones right here. And some more up there. It's kind of random here and there. Got a decent amount. Don't really see any on the over here, which is kind of interesting. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's interesting. I was not seeing all too many plums on here. Took me a while. I was looking up. They're kind of hard to see, obviously. I saw one somewhere. Oh, right here. There's a plum right there. Where my pinky's at. Yeah, it just doesn't seem like there's very many yet. So now our pear tree. This pear tree doesn't do as well as our one that's over farther down there. Who was making that honking noise? Silly girls. I don't know who that is. Ooh. Oh, you girls. They're so funny. So anyways, yeah, this one doesn't do as well. I mean, we have fruit on it. You can see here. You can see all of them, but it's just for some reason there's not as many. And even this is a bigger tree. There's not as many, which is kind of a strange thing to me. There's a decent amount on this tree this year. Last year there was a ton, but I think I don't know what it was. Either it didn't get enough water or something. And then we have this other peach, dwarf peach tree. It's doing pretty good too. It's got a few here and there. Some right there, and kind of some up higher. This is the other plum tree that I don't know what's going on with it. It's kind of not doing very well. A lot of branches are just kind of falling. Yeah, don't know what's going on there. You see all that this one's kind of dead, just falling, And these plums are a little bit later, and they actually get really, really big. I think they're a certain type of like Japanese type of plum. So I think in Japan. Oh yeah, see, I don't know if you guys can see right there. There's some plums starting right there. So there are some on here. It's just for some reason this tree doesn't do as many as what I'd usually think. Yeah. See, that's one of the young chickens making that noise. Wow, that's funny. Okay, and then quickly go into our beds. Obviously, we got onions. I think we have 2 volunteer kind of strange peas, which we haven't really done anything to or whatever. And it looks like we have some actually. Let's just take a look here. See if it's any good. Eat it straight off the plant. Just take a quick bite here. It's a pea. It's not bad. Then we have our carrots, which are doing better than they were a little while ago. Let's see. Looking like it's, yeah, probably need some water here, maybe in about a day. Yeah, just checking has nothing planted in it yet, but I mean, if I kind of dig here a little bit, so you can see there's still moisture, so it's not like it's a the beds are bone dry. Got our tomatoes. Yeah, I just realized neighbors are out, so I'm like, I don't know what happened here. I think there was supposed to be a tomato here, but I don't know, you can see it just maybe just didn't come up or something. It died, or I don't know what happened there. So these guys do basil, little basil starts, then actual basil plants. They're kind of getting eaten, so I think you got slug damage. The starts are doing well. They're not showing any damage at all, so that's good. And I think these are like some type of squash or something that my mom, and I think that's another type of squash or something that my mom planted. And then of course the garlic. All those. That's a random volunteer right there. The big one's a volunteer. That right there is a volunteer as well. Of course, we have our beets that have just exploded really fast. And then we have our other Roma tomatoes that are doing really well, as you can see. Don't see a little bit right there. Start of some fruits, little buds, very slowly. But oh, that's in there. Oh yeah, you can see some right there. Right there. I'll see this one's a little bit more. Actually see a little bit of them kind of blossoming a little bit right there. So they're doing pretty well. Yeah. Oh, and then or not tomatoes, sorry. I just showed you those. Our blueberries. Hey. How's it going? Oh, good. Good. Enjoying the day off. Yeah. Oh. You too, thanks. Then we have our talking to the neighbors. Yeah, sorry about the hoses and stuff, but then we have our blueberries, and as you can see, we got a lot this year. They finally got can't think of the right word, cemented or planted, as in actually, they've been here for about 3 or 4 years, so they've gotten a foundation basically, like roots and stuff, and so obviously it's able to produce a good amount, or at least this year it's pretty good. It seems weird. It's like half of it's not, and then half of it is. So obviously I think this is a lot of new stuff. You can tell by the color too, but that it's newer. And obviously this is a little bit older. I mean, you can just see you kind of look at, that's an older one, but the ones here are younger, as in the certain branches type of things. And then excuse the bucket. And then we've got this one back here, which has a few, it just so happened to be, it's right next to this gate here, and so I don't know how well they're going to stay. I mean, it opens, going this way, but so it's just when you're trying to walk, you get the problem of it being in your way. There we go. All right, my mom's lavender. It's got planted back here. Somehow it's survives. It basically doesn't get watered, but somehow it's alive still. And then I think the only thing I have left to show, yeah, sorry with the weeds and stuff, yeah, kind of trying to get stuff all, weeded and blah blah blah. Obviously, our grapes will have to deal with those, cutting them back and figuring out which ones we want to keep and get rid of. And then we have our raspberries. Um, it's kind of messy here, obviously. You got the beams and the wood and all the random junk that's in our garden here. But as you can see, sorry, neighbors across the way. Oh, look at that. We do have some raspberries. Wow. I thought it was just, wow, that's pretty early for these raspberries. Um, let's see. So, obviously got one here that's not ready yet. Got one through there. I don't know if you can see that one. It might be hard to see. There's a few over here that are getting ready. Let's see. Take a look. Yeah, so they're not yet. Yeah, they're just